How's it going, guys? Mills by the Mile, back at it again with another episode of Motovlog. I had to redo my deadcat a little bit because it wasn't as good as I thought it could be, so I just kind of worked on it this morning. I woke up early, I don't know why, because I have to go into work tonight at 11. I work third shift, so that kind of sucks. But I actually got recognized the other day, not for my motovlogging channel or anything, but I was just out eating on my bike, and somebody pulled in and was like, "Hey, aren't you the campus vlogger?" And I was like, I don't know if I'm the campus vlogger, but I am a campus vlogger. And they're like, "You ride a red motorcycle, right, with a GoPro on your helmet?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And they were like, yeah, man, you're the campus vlogger." So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So I just kind of finished my meal and I went about my day, and I just kind of talked to them a little bit, and I forgot to tell them about the motovlogging channel. But this morning I woken up and I was like, let me go ahead and do a little vlog, because the weather's supposed to be getting really bad today. Because when is it not bad in Alabama? It's always bad. But I'm actually wearing my jacket today, mostly because the weather's supposed to be bad. And after the previous video of me riding in the tornado, I was kind of like, I might need to start wearing my jacket a little more. But what I wanted to really talk about in this vlog today, guys, is some major things that if you're going to get a bike, or if you're gonna ride or start riding, whatever, some things that you really need to look into getting. First off is some good gear. So a good helmet, a good jacket, some good riding shoes, and some good pants. Now, you might not wear some of the things like every single day, like pants or a jacket, because some days it's just too hot. But you need to have good equipment for like the times that you're actually going to want to ride. You need to actually have some good stuff. So what I did was, before I even bought my bike, I found the bike that I wanted. I saved up, I had enough for it, but I didn't buy it immediately. I saved up, and I didn't double my money, but I probably spent a good $1,500 on all my riding gear. Now, it might seem weird, like, you're just getting into riding, and why do you need to spend that much on gear? Well, in my experience in riding dirt bikes and four-wheelers, I get a little carried away sometimes, and I want to do some stupid stuff. So that's why I went out and bought a bunch of gear. So I would say definitely get a good helmet. Definitely get a good helmet. Do not cheap out on your helmet. Please do not cheap out on your helmet. If your jacket is gonna be $50 and your helmet's $600, okay, that's well worth it. Because I mean, I can live without an arm. I can't live without a head. So definitely, I would say spend most of your money on your helmet. Money for your gear. Spend most of your money that you save for gears on your helmet. Next off is a good riding jacket. I went out and bought a Joe Rocket Atomic 5.0 jacket. This jacket ran me about $200. So it wasn't the most expensive jacket, but it definitely wasn't the cheapest jacket. I actually got on YouTube and I looked up some reviews on this jacket before I bought it, and I really liked some of the stuff that I saw, some of the comments that I saw on it. So that kind of like pushed me more to buy this jacket. What the? Alright, back to the vlog. I actually was filling up with gas and I saw some of the guys that I work with and I went to go say hello. I'll see them tonight, but you know, it's kind of heartwarming whenever you see them out in public and you can be like, hey, what's up? But anyways, back to the vlog. Yeah, jacket's good to get, and gloves. These gloves, along with my helmet, are probably, again, one of the most expensive things. My helmet, I think, was like 300 bucks. My jacket was like 200 bucks. And my gloves were 50 bucks. Now, that's not really as much as you can go for gloves. But I really wanted some that had like the reinforcement inside of them and had like leather palms. I really wanted some with leather palms. Because, I mean, if you go down, you need something that's gonna, because like your hands are probably gonna be the first thing to hit most of the time. So you're really gonna want something that's durable whenever it comes in contact with the road. You're really gonna want something like that. Now, riding shoes, I haven't really looked into riding shoes that much. I just use tennis shoes. Are you serious? I just use tennis shoes. Now, with pants. Now, pants are a big thing. Pants are a really big thing whenever it comes to riding, because I've heard multiple things, but I always listen to the one that's saying they're the most protective. I've seen a lot of people wearing like what is it, like reinforced pants, I guess you would call them, with like the pads in them. And I know they make some that look like blue jeans that have pads in them. They're like more like a thicker canvas, or like a maybe they're Kevlar, I don't even know, but they're really nice. They're just really expensive and I don't have the money to buy them right now, so I kind of gear up my best that I can and I get the stuff that I feel is most important to myself for the way I ride. Another thing is a ram mount. So you can't see it right now because it's actually being held. It's holding my phone in right now. But a ram mount is pretty much this like X grip that's got these like rubber things on the end of it, and they hold in your phone. Now, they don't, the one that I got isn't made for this bike because it's like an older bike, and the inside the triple tree there's a hole. And that's what it goes into. Now, you can buy multiple attachments. It doesn't just have to be for a motorcycle. My brother actually has one. Whenever we went for the bachelor party trip, he had one, and he had this suction cup mount, and he suction cupped it to his windshield in his car, and he had a GPS on it. So you can buy multiple attachments, and I'm pretty sure you can buy them for multiple things. It doesn't just have to be a phone either. But I haven't had any problems for this, other than the fact that it's not made for this bike in general, so it's kind of loose. It like swivels around more than I'd want it to, but it holds my phone securely. Like, I haven't had any problems with it coming out, or I haven't had any issues like that. Now, another thing that's kind of it's probably one of the last things that I would get. Actually get used to your bike, get something, get gear first, you know, all that stuff before going looking out for accessories. But one thing that I really wanted was a Bluetooth communication device. Now, I did get one for Christmas. It is a Sena 20S, and I haven't had any problems with the Sena 20S. Stop. I haven't had any problems with the Sena 20S, other than I think my left speaker is blown because I was rolling with my exhaust off and I had to crank this thing up as loud as it would go. So I think I blew my left earphone, but it still works. It just rattles a little bit whenever the bass hits real hard. But that's definitely something I would look into. You can you hook it up to your phone pretty much, and you can listen to music. If you have a GPS on your phone, you can listen to your GPS. And another thing is, like, if you have it in your pocket, you can listen to your GPS. But if you have the Bluetooth communication device, the Sena or whatever you get, and you have a RAM mount, you can actually look and see like the GPS. Obviously, you know how phone works. You can communicate with other drivers, like riding, like if you're in a big group, you can hook up to them and talk. And it's just all around probably one of the best investments that I've made so far, other than my gear. because I mean there's times where I'm riding and like it's just boring. It's just like on the interstate you're going straight. I mean it's really nothing. So something in my ear where I can listen to music. It's not even in your ear, it's just like foam pads that stick to the inside of your helmet. So really you have nothing in your ear. You can hear everything around you clearly. If someone beeps the horn, you're gonna hear it. So yeah, that's something else that I'd look into. Now there's many different kinds of Bluetooth communication devices. There's the Cena, which I have. I got it for Christmas. They run anywhere from like, I think about 138 to the newer ones that are around 300. And then there's the Uclear. Those are the only two that I've really heard of that are actually quality. The Uclear, it's like the HBC 1200 or something. It's like a weird name, but I've heard both of them are about the same when it comes to quality and endurance wise. They're pretty much the same. Now the Uclear is going to run you about $138, whereas the Cena, I guess you're paying more for the name brand obviously, so it's going to be a lot more. Anyways guys, that's going to conclude it for this video. I just woke up this morning before I had to go into work and I was like, hey, I want to do a video, and I want to do a video on some of the things that I think you should get if you're already riding, or if you want to start riding and you don't already have these things. It's just something like maybe you should look into, because I mean it's really worth it in my opinion. Anyways guys, if you like the video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe guys.